What's good, B2TB family? Episode, I think this is 13 or 14. I forgot. Whatever. Anyway, this is my boy Alan. I told y'all I was going to get my boy onto an episode in the last video I did, so I called him up, we scheduled it, and boom. Now we here.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro, so introduce yourself.
Well, you know, my name Alan.
Sanchez.
Sanchez. I've been knowing Sam since I was about 12
10,
years old.
11, yeah.
10, 11, 12, you know, around there. We grew up in the same neighborhood. I actually met him through my brother, you know. He used to hang out with my brother. My brother used to hang out with him.
Shout out to Jonathan.
Yeah, until I found out he knew how to play baseball and he was good at it, you know. And we both played baseball, so I was like, we're the only two who play baseball in the neighborhood.
Whole neighborhood.
So I was just like, hey man, you know, let's play one day. You know, we end up playing and he's just been hanging out ever since.
Yep.
You know?
Me and him used to go out there and play one-on-one games.
Yeah.
Just work on our craft. Like take some live batting practice.
About 3 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours by ourselves.
Just
man.
playing.
Be out there, yeah.
But how many balls did we lose a day? Like 20?
About 20. About 20. We had 100.
We have 100,
Start off,
and that's it. We lose
yeah,
like 20, 30 a day.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm 25, from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
You're a Cancer.
Yeah, you can say that. I'm a Cancer as well, you know. And I'm single, ladies. So
Oh, here we go.
hit me up, you know.
Sun's out, guns out.
You know
You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, me and him are gonna reminisce a little bit. But first thing I want to say is I told you guys I was gonna do baseball updates about my own team, but unfortunately because of the weather out here in Georgia, the game today got canceled. The game earlier today got canceled, so I don't have a baseball recap or nothing. I'm currently watching the Braves game. Me and him was watching it together.
Yeah.
Cause we're Braves fans for the most part. I keep track of other teams, but the only team I really care for is the Braves.
Yeah.
Of
course.
He came over yesterday to help me do some yard work and stuff, and then I was supposed to finish it today, so that's why we're kind of doing this video a little late. Other than that, like he said, I met him when he was a kid, man. He was a kid.
Yeah.
And he was just walking around. And then actually how the conversation started was I was playing backyard baseball. Like, we was playing on the side of my house.
Yeah.
With my cousins.
Yeah, I remember that.
With a tennis ball. And he walked by, and then that's how he knew that I played baseball.
Yeah.
But he already had met me before that. And then that was just like the icing on the cake.
It really was, yeah, like.
And then we just started hanging out every day. And we started playing basketball every day. I don't know how we got to play basketball every day, but we started playing basketball every day.
From baseball
to basketball to football.
Yeah.
It really just depended on the weather and who we was with.
Exactly, like.
Because I think Wesley
mainly
was the
everybody in our neighborhood
played basketball.
So it was either basketball or football.
Actually, it wasn't just Wesley. It was Tyreek, Tamel, all of them. They all wanted to play basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
And we was like literally walking distance from a park, like from a little outside park, and we used to play there all the time.
Right.
Even the people that like started going there first, they already knew who we was, especially me, because I grew up with most of those people. They were just older than me at the time.
All right.
But other than that, unfortunately, I relocated. He relocated first.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he moved first, and then I moved second.
But
so,
I always used to come back.
Yeah, he used to come
play.
back. This dude used to ride a bike.
I used to walk, run, ride a bike.
Well, how many miles? 5?
In total, I used to run about 9 miles a day.
Yeah, it was a lot.
9 miles a day.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
He used to always do that.
Just to come see them, you know.
And other reasons.
They were my boys, you know.
And other reasons.
I don't know about other reasons, but they were my boys. You know?
He ain't gonna say it. He ain't gonna say it on camera.
Not right now. But yeah, so.
But bro, you never went to Skate Zone with me, did you?
Nah,
I don't think Wesley did either. DeMarco did. Skate Zone was lit.
DeMarco, yeah, and your cousins, yeah.
Yeah, that was before I met you, I think. Yeah, that was before I met you.
Yeah, it was like right in that little stage, yeah, right there.
But I stopped going. It got. I guess I just grew out of it.
Grew out of it and got more ghetto.
Yeah, it started turning into a club.
Yeah, more young kids started going.
It started turning into a club, bro.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, I used to go to Skate Zone all the time. That was right around the corner. Yo, it's crazy because right around the time when we started like playing basketball every day and basketball, football, and when we started like actually just going to the park every day, they had just started Quick Trip.
Yeah.
For people who live in the South.
Yeah.
Because Quick Trip is not everywhere, but it's like a gas station that's like a Walmart. It sells everything.
Basically.
They got slushies, candy. It's like my favorite
Everything,
store of
yeah.
of all time. They had just opened one that was walking distance from where we played basketball at. So we used to play basketball, and then when we took a break, walk over there, get something to drink, and then come back.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
That was man. That just made me feel old. That was so long ago. That was like 10, 11 years ago.
About a good 7, 8, yeah, 8, yeah,
But
about
see,
10.
I
yeah.
graduated in 2011.
But we still went after that.
Yeah. And I think that's when Quick Trip first came out here. Was like 2011, 2010.
I think it was a little bit later than that because I know.
What year did Wesley go to the Army?
I remember 2009. I was using that Quick Trip to pump gas. Quick Trip came out here a good while ago, but we didn't start going to that Quick Trip. Well, till around 2000.
What, 12?
11,
Yeah.
12, yeah, around.
Yeah,
there.
right when I graduated. Yeah.
Exactly.
But then back to baseball. I was trying to get him on the mall team, the team that we played, the school that we went to.
Yeah.
And then he ended up going to a better school, and I was hoping that he would go out there and play, because that's the school that I wanted to go to play.
Yeah.
When he moved.
Ended up going to Jonesboro. Thought about trying out there, but
grades.
Yeah, at the time it was grades. Yeah, at the time, and I wanted to put my focus on something else that I shouldn't have. But
at least she was honest about it.
We live and we learn. So.
Facts.
Yeah.
But hearing this dude say 25, oh my God, bro.
Who, me?
You. That's a long time, bro.
Long time. You remember I was 12, bro.
And he wasn't always fat. I just want y'all to know that.
Man, I ain't fat now. I just can't. I put on some weight, But it's alright.
I call him Little Big Brother.
It's alright, bro. It's alright.
Actually, Joe's kind of tall, bro.
Yeah.
He got the...
Yeah, he got the height.
Yeah, so I got to call him... I used to call Joe Little Big Brother. Well, I used to call him Little Brother. I can't call him Little Brother no more because he's tall.
They all taller than everybody taller.
Well, I think Joe is taller than Kenny.
Everybody.
If I'm right, they might be around the same height.
Yeah. It's normally it's usually like that.
Well, see, Joe's taller than James.
The younger
James
brother
is what, 5'11", 5'10"? So yeah, Joe got to be like 5'6", 6'1".
It's usually like that when the younger brother end up being taller than the older brother sometimes.
But it's crazy because, bro, I've always wanted to figure this out. How Joe and Kenny are so tall, but their mom and dad are both short. Like, both of them are my height and shorter.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like,
that's weird.
Who put steroids in these kids' bottles, bro?
Something had happened. Are you sure that's the... Nah, just kidding.
They adopted. That's what happened. We picked them up from somewhere. Well, nah, Kenny couldn't be adopted because we got pictures of me and him together as babies. Yeah. Now, Joe might be adopted.
Yeah, them big ears.
And Josh, both of them. Cause you see them heads? Boy, I'm so glad that they grew into their heads a little bit because Lord have mercy.
No, that's true.
All right, bro. So, look, I'm going to put the ball in your court.
All right.
What you want to talk about?
I mean, we can talk about a lot of stuff all day. We can.
But reminiscing, we'll be here all day.
We'll be here all day.
Like me and DeMarco,
it'll be like a 30-minute show.
Me and DeMarco had an hour-long episode when he was at my bro.
That's what I'm saying, like, from the time I started high school, from the time we started ever playing together, from the time we met people, we can go all day with this, and we always.
Didn't you go to college too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did go to college, but we can talk about this all day. You know what I'm saying?
So just gonna pick one key story and go from there.
We can skim through it. We can go through all of them. Little by little.
Okay, so the first thing I want to ask you,
highlights.
What was your favorite year of high school?
I gotta say my favorite year of high school. I don't know, cause every year was something, but it wasn't for the right reason. 11th grade, my 9th grade year, it was exciting because I'm a freshman.
You was in school,
exactly.
Yeah. You was in high school.
I'm a
it's
freshman.
New to you.
I didn't get a lot. I didn't really understand the grades, how it was, the GPA average. I thought I passed the test, and I was still stuck on that. My first semester, I was stuck on that type of mindset where it was like, if I just passed the test, then I'm going to the next grade type stuff. But then
that's how most freshmen.
I had a reality check, and it was like, nah, you got to pass all your
everything
class to go to the next grade too. And that opened my eyes, and I realized, let me get my stuff together. That's one of the times I realized I can do I can do this, Because there were times when you felt like school could be overwhelming at times. So it's just like my second semester in ninth grade, when I passed all my classes, I was like, I got this, I can do this. So that excited me more, and also meeting girls and all the stuff that comes with being in high school, like the fall festival, the homecoming, being a part of being part of a team or something like chess club, wrestling, baseball, like etc.
Cause you tried out one year.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But it didn't work
Gotta get your
out.
grades up.
Exactly, and that's what it was. My ninth grade year when I tried to try out, and I didn't realize that until I was called to leave. I was told to leave the field before it was even tryouts, and that hurt my feelings bad.
Yeah, I was there that day.
I almost cried. I almost cried walking home.
Freaking the coach was went over everybody's transcripts,
Mm-hmm.
and he was calling everybody who had if they had one F,
Yeah.
you couldn't play. It's usually two, but the coach was not playing that year.
Exactly.
He was not.
Exactly.
But what was I about to say? I just lost my train of thought that fast.
And then when I got into 10th grade year, let's see. Since we're going through 9 through 12, I mean.
Wait, when you came into school, did we already have uniforms? Yeah, we already had uniforms.
We had uniform.
Okay.
I had started wearing uniform from middle school. Morrow. I went to Morrow Middle and I went to Morrow High School. So
when I started my freshman year, we didn't have uniforms. They started that later.
Yeah, bro. So
I was like a junior already.
I was already starting wearing uniform in middle school, but it wasn't like what everybody was wearing in high school. But luckily at the time, my sister had looked out for me, and she, got, I guess you can say Aeropostale, because that's when Aeropostale came out around that time of the year. Like
that was your favorite brand.
At the time, yeah, it really was. It really was.
That was definitely your favorite brand.
And I was just like, man, this young cool.
And Abercrombie.
Yeah. Hollister too. I remember all those.
I hated all of them. I hate all of them.
And American Eagle too.
American Eagle is my favorite. I still rock American Eagle to this day.
Yeah, of course, American Eagle all day. But my 10th grade year, I want to say, going to 10th grade, I had a good summer hanging out. You guys,
that was one of those summers that we was playing basketball a lot.
Yeah, one of those summers that it made me change. I told myself I was gonna change. I was gonna get in shape, and I did.
Oh yeah, boy, this dude was working out like hardcore.
Yeah, man, like that was the year. My ninth grade going to my 10th grade year. I was like, man, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna, I told myself I'm gonna do this, and I did it, I did it, throughout the whole summer. We used to hang out, like normal high school kids. We would play basketball. We'd go to our friend house, and I mean, that was some good times we had, bro. That's one of the best times that I can say I miss the most. Is we ain't had no problems. We ain't had no worries. Right. We ain't worried about nothing.
I was kind of worried about getting a job. That was pretty much it.
Exactly. And for me, I didn't worry about much, but my grades. The
grades, yeah.
And it was like, I'm gonna do better this year type stuff, But other than that, like, 10th grade year was awesome. Well, 10th grade year was awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Meeting, just us hanging out as a group of people, every day, like, even including.
Right, when you moved, it was the second semester of 10th grade?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was when you started junior year.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You just hanging out with everybody, like I said, like, from me, you, Wesley, even the younger kids, Tiana. What's the other sister name? Erica and their family. We just had a ball. Like, we didn't have much, but we made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was just, it was it. Sometimes not having much,
And we had like a circle.
We had a circle. Mm-hmm. We had a circle where we used to play basketball every day.
Oh, don't forget Tay.
Oh, no, definitely not. Tay.
Yeah, Tay used to boy.
We met Tay later on down the year.
No, we met Tay your freshman year.
No, we met Tay my 10th grade year.
The summer.
We met Tay when we started hanging out with Damir and them in their court.
Oh, you're right, because he came over.
Exactly, that's when Yee had brought his friends, and he brought Tay and all that, because they had this little gang called Kite Gang back then.
Oh my God, I remember that junk.
And it was just like,
Cause
okay.
my first time meeting Tay, I think was at Wesley's house. He walked past, but he was with Yee. Yeah, he was with Yee. I'm pretty sure. And then we walked to the court.
Yeah, it used to be me, you. The real gang was me, you, Tiana, Erica, and Tyreek and Tamel and them when they used to come around. Because they never really came
But
around.
Tiana, we met Tiana after them. Remember, they moved into our neighborhood.
Right, we did knew them before that, but they wasn't hanging with us like that. I mean, they used to come play basketball with us, but they wasn't hanging out with us. And they still wasn't hanging out with us because they was younger than us, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, we met Tiana, I want to say...
Going into your junior year.
Going to my 10th grade year.
Yeah, going into your 10th grade
Ninth
year.
going to 10th, because I remember when they moved in, that was like the end of the school year. That's when we're still playing basketball with over there at Little J House. Yeah, we can go all day, y'all. But like I said,
Because their school year ended later. Because they came from New Mexico.
They came from New Mexico.
Albuquerque,
That's right.
yeah.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they had just moved over here to Georgia, and they used to come watch us play basketball. And we was like, "Who's these girls?" You know what I'm saying? I was kind of confused, honestly, because it was just like, why girls coming to watch us play basketball?
And we used to know who lived in that. I used to know who lived in that house.
Oh yeah?
Before they moved.
I didn't know that.
So I was like, we got some new people here.
Right.
And it was crazy because they were the same age as, well, Tiana was the same age as Alan.
Yeah.
And then they also had a younger sister, Erica.
Right.
That was the same age as all the other kids that we hung out with.
Exactly.
So it was like weird. It was like a weird coincidence.
It was weird for us because we didn't have a girl in our group. You know, and it was weird for us.
Except for your sister.
Except for my little sister. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But other than that, yeah, it was kind of weird for a girl to be like our age type, you know, because we're all in high school besides you because you just graduated.
Yeah, I was the oldest one.
Yeah.
In the group.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was kind of off because we never. Well, for me, I never really had a girl come watch me play any type of sport like that. You know, besides.
That boy had his own cheerleader. He had his own cheerleader. Go, Allen, go!
Well,
Go,
she
Allen,
wasn't
go!
like that.
Go, Allen, go!
She wasn't like that, but you know, she was cool. She was a cool person at the time. You know, everybody messed with her. Everybody liked going over her house, and that was the thing about it too. It was like her parents used to let us come in, like
And cook
for us, take us places.
Spanish people.
We went to Six Flags with her.
I didn't go that day.
Yeah, you didn't go.
You went.
It was me, Urban, and a few other people. I also went to the lake with her family. I'm like, yo.
I forgot all about that.
I'm like, yo, this is fun. Like, that's like one of the best times I had with them. Like,
their dad was
Puerto
Rican. And their mom Mexican. No, El Salvadorian.
Her mom was, she said she was Spanish.
She was just a different.
And native Indian. That's what she told me.
Yeah, I remember their dad being Puerto Rican because just like every other Puerto Rican, he had the flag everywhere.
Exactly.
That dude had shoes with the flag on it, shirts.
Yeah.
His motorcycle.
Right. Exactly. But nah, they were cool peeps, you know, at the time, you know. They were real cool peeps. That was one of the best. Even like I said, like at the time it was like a struggle time, you know, like we really didn't have much, like, you know, we didn't go out that much, but we made the best of it, like.
It was just a cool neighborhood, man.
Exactly. It was one of the neighborhoods that was like, I just make the best of it. Like.
Facts.
And then we also had other people around the other neighborhoods and all that, but.
Like Tay didn't live in our neighborhood.
And we also had people that, we had a lot of kids in our neighborhood, but we just really didn't hang out with them like how we did with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Arthur, James, you know.
Wow, I forgot all about Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur, James. You hung out with the dude. What's his name? Tall guy.
I'm so confused on who you're talking about.
The dudes who you play basketball with. Not Kenny.
My cousin.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like Kenny. Not Kenny. The guy who stayed up the street from me. What's his name?
Are you talking about Willie?
Willie, yeah. Used to hang out with them a lot.
Willie's not that tall. He was just tall to us back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's probably 6 feet, I think. But, you know, he wasn't. He was just taller than me at the time. His brother taller than him now.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, they were cool. They were all right. But we just never really was, like, with them like that, you know? And throughout our 10th grade year, starting 10th grade year, the girl who used to hang out with us kind of started liking me. And I kind of started liking her a little bit. It's a confession. I started liking her because she was cool. And, yeah, she was just cool. Like, used to hang out with, I guess.
You're going to have to play Usher in the background.
Nah, but it wasn't like to the fact where it was like, it was happening. It was going through it. Not like, oh, I want to be with you. Or anything like that. It was going through it, the emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked about it, because she was cool. She was friendly. And we just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Every night, every day, as we get done playing basketball, we sit in the front porch, you know? Talk about stuff.
I just went for the free food.
Yeah, but that was your friend too, though.
That was a joke. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You went more for the free food than me.
I mean, it look like it right now, but nah. You know what I'm saying?
So look, let's get into a good story right quick, and we're gonna end it on this one, alright?
Alright, let's go.
The snake.
Oh man. So look. One day after what? After
I don't think you was there when I caught it. Nah.
I was there, bro.
No, you wasn't. You wasn't there when I actually caught it.
Oh, okay.
No, I went to the backyard and actually caught it. So let me start it off. All right. So look, if you're not from Georgia, you know that Georgia only has like, I want to say 5 species, maybe. I don't know. It changes every day. But there's only like 5 certain species that are poisonous snakes that live this far up in Georgia, like close to the city. Because we're not too far from the city. We're about 15, 20 miles from the city.
Exactly, yeah.
So one day, I go to the backyard, and at the time I had chickens, like hens and roosters and stuff that lived in my backyard, and we built a coop for them. So every day, just going in my backyard, you can't miss the chickens. So I always go back there, walk past them, make sure their water's clean, and just normal things, because they're pets.
Right.
And I seen a snake. Like the half of the snake was sticking out of the fence, the other half was in the fence, and it was like in their little I call it, it's like a bin, a metal bin, but it has a whole bunch of hay and stuff on the inside, and that was their nest. But that's where they laid their eggs. So supposedly the snake eats bird eggs. That's what they eat. Besides like little small rodents like chipmunks, squirrels, and all that other little stuff that's out there. But since eggs don't move, they're easy to catch. You see what I'm saying? So it was trying to eat eggs. I actually think it did get one. I don't remember. But I found out that it was just a rat snake. Those are very, very common. They're actually all up and down the east coast of the U.S. But in Georgia, they're a specific color, which is like a dark gray or black. And this one was super dark gray. He was super dark gray.
Yeah.
I went in there and immediately just picked him up with both my hands.
Yeah,
and just I wasn't scared of him or nothing. Everybody was like, what is wrong with you? So Alan, knowing that he comes over my house every day, my instant goal was to scare the shit out of him. And everybody. I was going to scare everybody that I can with the snake.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Alan didn't get scared. Not that bad. Not that much. It was more like a...
Yeah, because I already knew about I heard of black snakes,
They're not poisonous at all. Now, don't get me wrong. They have teeth. Yeah. But they won't bite unless they feel threatened. And he was never in any danger.
Right.
Except for when I first, went to go grab him. He thought he was in danger. But after you have him in your hands or whatever, I was, the snake was wrapping around my arm and everything. At that point, he's not in. He knows he's not in any danger because he got free will. He can just wrap around me, and he just knows that I'm not letting him go.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that he knows. But he knows he's not in any danger. So anyway, I show Alan. So then we start calling all our friends. Hey, come over to my house at this time. Come over to my house at this time. Come over to my house at this time. So we called Tyreek, Tamel, Yee, Wesley. Wesley was the only one that I didn't get a chance to get, and I also was waiting on my brother to get home. because I was gonna scare the crap out of my brother. But my brother also loves snakes, so I was thinking I can let him have it. Because my brother been trying to find a snake, but I was like, what's better than a free snake? This snake is already like 6 feet long.
Yeah,
and it was pretty, like, it was pretty thick. Like, it was a pretty thick snake. So I showed it to him. Our idea was hide me. He opens the door, and then as soon as everybody gets to like a certain distance into the house, I pop out with the snake to see what happens.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, so Tyreek almost fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yee ran out down the street.
Yeah, he did.
He ran and he was gone. He didn't even come back. He came back.
That's weird though, isn't it?
Because Yee shouldn't be scared of snakes. I didn't think that he was scared of snakes, but whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Tymel didn't get scared.
Yeah,
and he was the younger brother.
Exactly.
And then who else I scared? Did I scare Jonathan?
Nah, you scared, I think.
Chuck.
You probably scared Jonathan, you probably scared the big boy, Seth, I think. Or,
I did scare Seth.
Yeah.
I did scare Seth. Alright, yeah, it was 5. I scared 5. No, I scared 6 people. That's it. And then my idea was hold the snake. Let's go outside. I didn't want the snake to just, go into the wild. I wanted to keep the snake, so I put it in the cage. The thing is, I put it in the cage that wasn't a smart cage to put it in. So, long story short is, my brother comes home and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna show him the snake. So I went to go get the snake out of the cage.
We left the snake in the cage.
In the garage.
Table.
It was in the garage.
It was in the garage or it was on the table? I thought you left it on the table.
No, it was in the garage. That's why our washer and dryer was at.
I thought it was on the table and upstairs.
Nah, I left it in the garage.
We left it. We went to go play basketball.
And come back when my brother came home.
Came back. We came back. The snake was nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Couldn't find it.
Until a week later.
Exactly.
So look, this is gonna sound crazy. So long story short, the snake got electrocuted.
Yeah.
Because it found a home in the back of my dryer. And yeah, you can put one and one together. We tried to do clothes, wash clothes. The dryer did not want to turn on. We're still pressing it.
We was trying to figure out why.
Then one day, I forgot what day it was. It was just one day. The house started smelling like
stink.
Yeah, it was just disgusting. So we're like, yo, what is going on? Why does the house smell like this? I'm like, yo, did something die in the basement? I'm thinking the snake died in the basement or something happened in the basement. I'm like, yo. So we're looking around. Finally, we found out that the smell was coming from the garage. So we pulled all the stuff out. Dryer was the only thing that wasn't working. So we're like, yo, let's crack this dryer open. The snake was in there dead.
Dead.
Fried,
like.
I'm talking about disgusting. It was disgusting.
It was just cooked.
Guess who had to pull that thing out of there?
You. It was cooked. I remember seeing it.
Bro, I had to pull that thing out of there. I had to pull it out of there because it was my fault.
It was cooked.
Bro, I almost threw up like 4 times that day, bro.
That thing smelled the whole house.
Yeah, the whole house was stinking. Like, no offense, like, human noses are sensitive because things that die and it smell like that, the sewer, even today, I was cleaning the gutters. The gutters stink after it rains a long time and you got all those leaves in there. But honestly, that stuff is good for the world because
of course.
It's crazy, but our noses are so sensitive that to us it smells bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But it was a horrible smell. And we had to get a whole nother dryer. I was in so much trouble that day, bro. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, the snake was actually a really cool snake.
Nah, it really was. It wasn't bad snake. It was just,
I actually fed it. I fed it.
Fed the egg.
I fed it. I wanted to see it eat an egg, so I went into my refrigerator, grabbed the egg, and I warmed it up like in the microwave for like 10 seconds, so it wouldn't be cold. Yeah. And I put it in the cage with him to see if he'll eat it, and he swallowed that thing whole.
Yeah, boom.
Like, I was like, yo, this dude really eats eggs. Like, he really eats eggs. So I was gonna like find a way to keep the snake. That was my goal, and I ended up killing it.
Nah, for real, yeah.
So for everybody out there, don't let me ever have an animal.
True.
Because I'm not good with them. Even though I got 7 cats right now.
Don't let them.
Actually, where's Shadow? Oh, I put him outside. Dang it! I was gonna put Shadow on the screen. They ain't never seen Shadow yet.
Don't really.
That fat cat.
Yeah, we're gonna put Shadow on the screen.
Why not?
Well, you can.
You think everybody gonna be it's an all black cat?
You can.
Scary. The eyes.
That cat is mean, bro.
He's not mean, bro. None of my cats are mean. Shadow just don't like him. Shadow was just rubbing on you a minute ago.
No, he wasn't. Don't rub on me. He
Whatever.
meowed at me.
Yeah, he was me out because he wants food, and he feels like Alan's gonna eat it all.
Alright.
I was just I had to, I had to do it with Alan.
Anyway, you guys, we're gonna end it on this.
I have to mess with you.
We're gonna end it on this.
No, we're not gonna end it on
Because
this.
it's
I got a couple more jokes.
30 minutes long.
I got a couple
You don't
more
want a
jokes.
long video.
It's too late. Me and Wesley have longer videos than this.
Alright,
Me, Wesley, and James have longer videos.
Alright, let's
than
talk
this.
more then.
No, we're gonna end it on that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Please, hey, when I say like, you say subscribe. Please like
Subscribe.
and stay tuned for more episodes. And y'all guys have a good and safe day. Peace out.